Gunshots ring out at the local park. Police chief assures us it's just the youth playing sports. Streets overrun with homeless camps, addicts shooting up in plain sight. Politicians demanding the rich pay for their policies that failed overnight. Racism and discrimination is all the news has to say, except that tomorrow is gonna be cloudy with a chance of rain. Tune out the news, walk out your door, turn the corner and walk a little more. What do you find there? What do you see? Why get involved when you don't have a dog in the fight? Why pick a fight when you don't hold a grudge? Why enter the arena when you don't have to? Why risk it all when there's everything to lose? It's never easy going against the flow. They'll call you a rebel for simply speaking your mind. You'll be labeled public enemy #1 because you dared to rock the boat. Popular opinion demands that you bend the knee and submit to the latest thing held sacred by modern society. But I was never one to really care for the opinions of others. I've always walked my own ways and spoken my mind without regret. I've always been one to ask questions that challenge the cause. I'll tell you a secret, so let's keep this between me and you. I used to be angry at the world, and in a way I still am. I didn't understand how the system worked, and I let my temper get the better of me more than I care to admit. I make my share of mistakes, so I know I will never live down. But I learned a little lesson that I hope I can pass on to you. Nothing really ever changes, because the punchline to that age-old joke is always the same. So stop bending the knee to some ideology that you don't believe in, and start asking why? Why get involved when you don't have a dog in the fight? Why pick a fight when you don't hold a grudge? Why enter the arena when you don't have to? Why risk it all when there's everything to lose? It's never easy going against the flow. They call you a rebel for simply speaking your mind. You'll be labeled public enemy #1 because you dared to rock the boat. Popular opinion demands that you bend the knee and submit to the latest thing held sacred by modern society. But I was never one to really care for the opinions of others. I've always walked my own ways and spoken my mind without regret. I've always been one to ask questions that challenge the cause. I live by a series of simple philosophies, nothing complicated at first glance, but deeper than an ocean once you dive in. Life's the greatest joke ever told, and it will kill you quicker than you can blink. So try to live without regrets. There's nothing in this world worth more than your own time, so bargain it away, well, because you will never get it back. You want equality of outcomes, you want to make the world better. I say you start at home, I say start cleaning your room, start calling your mother. How can you complete the labors of Hercules if you haven't solved the Gordian knot? You can't have your cake and eat it too. Why get involved when you don't have a dog in the fight? Why
Yeah. Osayo, everyone. How y'all doing today? I am Crow. Give me a minute here. And I am your barely waking up entertainer for this broadcast, and welcome to today's show. I think I'm going to try to keep it today a little less energetic than usual, because I'm not just, Ooh, Ross from Friends? Yeah, I finally logged into Epidemic. I'm on a free account. Bullshit. Oh, I gotta log out. It's my other one that's... Apparently I got two accounts on Epidemic. It's my crow feather. What? What? Fine, I'll try another way. Try another way. Give me a minute here, folks. So how y'all doing? Me, I've got rather annoying headache, which I normally do when I don't got a migraine, but I really should do something about it. Yes, it's me. I actually like having it this way. This way, it's actually an extra level security. Like, why don't you just, like, re-enter your password? Because I don't want to update my password, honestly. I actually like having this I actually like it this way. That way it's like a level extra security, as I said. So today, we're just doing it nice, easy, and slow. I'm not going to try to act out or anything. I don't feel like it. As in me act out, as in me acting. I'm probably just going to try to stay my usual normal self. Because what y'all normally see is not me. Like the going to bullshit, screw you, the, not necessarily the boisterous, but the more energy, the energy I exhibit, not me. Music, discover, I don't want reworks, no, jazz, country, ooh, funk. No, I want classical. Because this is going to be great with space. Don't know why classical works great with a outer space. You had it with a 2001: A Space Odyssey, Alien. Why is those still there? Okay, but why are these still here? Is this someone like... I understand that's kind of like where they come together, but like do like your mom does what they used to do. I don't know, like, no, well, maybe not your mom specific because she may have been like, ew, why are you using spit to rub stuff off on? Come on, spit's actually a pretty good solvent. It works well for your food. So, in latest news, quite a few people have passed away. Dolly Parton, Tim Curry, Peter Collins, one of my favorite country singers, one of my favorite actors, Optimus Prime, basically the voiceover narrator. Optimus Prime, also the voiceover narrator of every 80s, kind of maybe up into the 90s, animated cartoon. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I I believe I actually believed it when Dolly Parton passed because even the royal family had issued a her classic 9 to 5 with the royal band, and I listened to that like, oh, that's definitely 9 to 5. I believe I reposted that on X. I'm not for sure. I'm not going to go looking for it. When Tim Curry passing, I'm like, yeah, I actually believe that one. I even memed on it a little bit yet with a Dr. Frankenfurter. Like, I knew he would go places, as in Frankenfurter, not Tim Curry. But the last place capitalism has not touched. I know it's actually a dictatorship, but I will gladly serve and I will gladly bow down to the Lord's dictatorship. He offers such nice prizes. Like what? Eternal life? No suffering after like he. No, think about it. Very nice benefit. What dictator do you know actually offers dental to like the plebeians? No actual dental. No, seriously. That's only for the uber elites and all, but it's right there in the contract. Yes. Kind of a mistake I made that I'm getting rid of. And yes, we're still doing realistic sounds, which I'm actually quite liking. Oh fudge! Don't tell me we're. Yeah, but this always happens when I reload. We don't stay locked in. Get in there, get in there. So I installed the doors, I installed the windows and siding and everything. Well, I'll turn the music on and all once oh damn, my allergies. I don't got my allergy med, so it's going to be a pain for me. And if you're wondering why Earth-like and alls and like Pertam's like appearing in the HUD, I've actually got the new cartographer mod installed, and I'm actually testing it out. That's kind of why I'm up here. Well, yeah, actually, it's why I'm up here in space. Because it would be a lot easier to fix, retrofit the Ashenkat if I were down on a planetary body, even on something like on the moon. But no, I'm up here in space because I actually want to test out the new cartography mod. Now let's just hit play on this. And don't worry, I've got a license for Epidemic Sound. And let's go over here in the sunlight and basically show you what I've done. I have put in my one of the mods I more or less do not like to play without, the solar panel windows to the bridge. I've continued it in selective places. I have put down this slanted airlock doors, or the slanted doors to form airlocks, so you can get in and out, specifically where there's a medical station. I have employed the DLC slanted portholes. I did have basically this entire side nothing but a solar panel windows, but I actually just wanted my portholes back. Excuse me, I just don't know what's wrong. My asthma's my asthma's acting up. I have this right here for when you're transitioning through, you can just look out. I have this right here for a very special reason. Especially if you this ends up at, if I ever publish this, I really want to publish this eventually. And this like there's a jailbreak scenario, you could always threaten to blow this out. And it's not that much integrity either. And you want to know what? This area is not compressed. This area, it doesn't have any oxygen in it. That's another reason why I built in space. This place is actually void of oxygen. Aren't I a little stinker? So coming through here into but this actually does have pressurization, which you could actually just automatically depressurize. Wouldn't that be a war crime? But outside the brig or cell for transporting prisoners and all, it's actually it's a hazard. What if you drop the and these aren't even radiation proof. As long as you have your shields up, radiation ain't getting in. But once you drop the shields, you're being flooded with cosmic radiation. So this through here's a hazard. Well, actually no, because you're inside, but still. In quick unloading and offloading I know I've got this escape right here, but this is just convenience. I figured a ship or something would come up, unload, offload. I may actually get rid of this. This is more of a convenience for the hangar. I may actually get rid of this entirely. Don't know, because I'm thinking about a security for the brig. And I have installed a... These always do this. These always retract when I log off. These are the basically retractable bowler cannons from the space battleship Yamato mod. I installed 4 additional ones on the shoulder to go along with the theme of a concealment, or just and of course I've done it on both sides. I have basically put RCS up along the spine. Damn post nasal drip. It was hell trying to get him centered. All this right in here is conveyors, so I can just do anything if I want to take these out, take this slope part out and these blocks out here and put like thrusters or some sort of weaponry in, I can. I have gotten rid of the solar ice generators that was going through here, and I just left these here. Oh, itchy, itchy, itchy. I am going to be getting rid of these because these mess up my plans for interiors. I have gotten rid of the sudden stop hang up cliff thing and that. And I have extended this down, and I have put in drone bays. I just moved this down one. I've kind of done some interior rearranging of the of the bobs that are inside. And up here, I have basically done the same thing. installed 3 drone bays, and I have done the same to the other side. Oh, and right here I have more or less put in what I like to call the red tape protocol system for the ion cannon, which I am actually going to turn off. More or less, it's basically a you just close it. It's just the door, but it actually looks a lot better than just leaving it open, because you're not leaving the muzzle exposed. Oh, and I've put in Shiva Shiva-class missile launch tubes. There are 5 on each side, and that equals out to 10 each. Think of it this way: these are from the Halo pack, and the Pillar of Autumn only had 4 as a maximum. 4 of the missiles. Those are nuclear missiles, by the way, with thermonuclear warheads of adjustable and varying yields. As you can see, and I've tried to alternate them where the kind of where the indent lip and is alternated to give it a different visual. And I've put in more RCS just to make it more stopping power and go power. I kind of want to get rid of the thermal, kind of like up here, and add more weapons, but then again, at the same time, I don't want to bog down the hot bar. Oh yeah, I want to turn this off. There we go. As you can see, and today we're just going to be installing interior corridors, and trying to figure out why the refinery system does not want to work like always. Oh, here's another thing I did. I kind of extended med bay out a little bit. I have increased its airlock to a lot. I have actually given it a forward airlock, which now includes excuse me, coffee, which demands more coffee, which now includes its own dedicated suit change, suit. What do you call these, by the way? Dynamic. What do you call these, by the way? Suit changers? Suit alcoves? You know, like for the like the PPE stuff. For when you're going through the like the lab airlocks, and you've got to change your suits and all, like where you change your suit in the airlock. I've got one of those right here. I've got my airlock vent. I had to take out a corridor across for that, but that is okay. Because, personally, I think it only needed the one. Actually, I still think it only needs the one up there, but I may actually section that off and only make the main entrance, quote unquote, here at the center, which is more or less, quote unquote, at the ribs. That way it's for boarding and onboarding. For boarding and onboarding and offboarding. Normally, you don't have to take the teleporters. And this. This is a pain in my ass. I want to use the Star Trek interiors. However, there is a problem. I also want to use kind of like, okay, kind of like these. Just windows. No, not that one. Not that one. Not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one. Not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one. This one, yeah. I also want to use this, you know, just to go, just kind of like right up in there. However, these are not as durable as the Star Trek interiors. Look at the integrity up there on the upper right, below the mass, which is below the name. The interior is 78,000. This is 6,000. However, this looks nicer. I could use a Star Trek interior. Well, if I went like this. And that does leave a gap, which I do not like leaving a gap. But I know that actually is like rather sensible armor-wise. But it's a gap! See if I... And no, I do not have the parts, the block picker, because it's being funky. If I do it this way, that means... There is a deliberate gap and you can't see shit. Oh, turn my light off. You can't see shit. You really can't see shit with these anyways. But the main reason why I like these is because they come with their own light. Yeah, they can screw off. Still not enough for a laser Floyd show. But I would like to use, and I have used the, I would like to use these. And I'm almost more or less going to use these. Or more or less these. And just increase the sides here out one because Sooty's a fat ass. That way we get a little bit more of a view. And I get to control where the lighting's at. If I even want lighting in here. But that contradicts what I'm doing in here with this hallway, which has carpet, by the way, and lighting up through here. So I'm not entirely sure how to square that. Because I want a uniform. Because don't get me wrong, the Star Trek hallway looks nice. It's just I can't put anything through here if I put... And yes, you're not hearing anything because it's not vibrating through my suit. Ah, there's a Laser Floyd show. Like I said, don't get me wrong, the exterior is rather nice. And it meshes up rather well with the already. But I can't put anything down myself if I wanted to. And I kinda do. Screw off. This is my... So, yeah, that's the problem. I'm facing the dilemma. So, right now, I think I am going to go basically with the windows. There's another alternative I could do. Let's get rid of this. I could use bay windows. Or just vertical windows. Just, you know, just slants and not pressurize it. But I could use bay windows. Dang nab ya. What a lovely day for a...
Energy low.
Oh no, energy low. I won't be able to use my flash and my lights. You better not come in close. We'll eat you. They're coming in close. Oh, it has one of those on it. I really dislike the power one. The ones that drain personnel power. Actually, I just may go with the bay windows. I really didn't think about using the bay windows until just now. And I can leave the interior like that because this is more or less the gathering area, the onboarding areas. Ooh, what was that nice? Boom, boom. Well, I better not, unless it had, because it may have a jetpack. It didn't coming this way, but... Oh, a military enforcer. Not one of those suckers again. No, I want the railing. I want the one with the railing. Here. No. No. Maybe? No. Hey, where's the one with the end cap with the railing? You're telling me they didn't do one with the, just... That is disappointing. And I think I'm just going to get rid of that. And I'm just going to make all this. More or less the observation deck. Yeah, this is kind of the observation deck. And doing it that way, I don't have to... Yeah, I'm liking how this is going. What kind of block is this? Okay, it's that kind of block. The problem is doing it that way. Uber Strucks. And I need, because I was going to come in off here and run it through here. But it doesn't follow this line. Well, let's work the other way around. Which I can't. Like, ooh, we're already doing that? So it looks like I'm cutting into that. Yeah, I'm disappointed they don't have a railing for the bay window. For the bay window end. Okay, that was more or less Space Engineers. So maybe some of their music is classical. Like, I'm gonna have to fix that. Yeah, this is the observation deck. Hard to define classical from music soundtrack. From movie soundtrack. Because it's all orchestral. But there is a difference. We're leaving that one behind at quite a clip. And we're devouring this one quite nicely. No, I give up. In my opinion, this isn't really classical, but it kind of fits, don't it? Okay, now that we're into Transformers, I has questions. Why is rotation based on perspective and not the block itself? I have a suddenly weird question that has no context, that has no link to this video game or what I'm doing. Do you think the character from Transformers of Punch Counterpunch likes screwing around with people by swapping between his alternate identities, or do you think he actually has like a split personality disorder? Legitimate split personality? Or is he just so caught up in the spy versus spy that he can't get out of it? Personally, I think he just likes screwing around with people. If I had that power, ooh, basically the first shifter. I would say Punch Counterpunch is the first shifter in Transformers history. As in the first canonical shifter, whose one of his alternate forms is another Transformer. Makes you think, don't it? Nope, if I'm doing that, I need to put in another... Actually... Let's move this out. Dang nabbit. Can I do that? Can I do that? Unless it was something like that, which not gonna fly, or something like that, which isn't gonna fly, even though technically right now it's... I would say technically it's falling, but technically no. Technically everything's exploding. Let's check the other side, the other side, the other side. Go on over to check the other side. I really just should replace this with a, Is that too much? I think I would say that's too much. Cause that's just increasing weapon request, increasing like the superconductor requirements. And I'm already increased the superconductor requirements. I'm doing that. No. Bad no. Bad no. Checkerboard pattern! Much better. Much yeah. Much yes. I'm gonna have to check down through here, see if anything's messing from that one attack. I even think about getting rid of those. As much as I like the Banes. There we go. More coffee. And I'm gonna have to change some of the interior, how the interior looks, specifically the piping. So now the only way you can get in is through the sides, which is a dare you to touch part. Okay, so I'm not going to risk. Ooh. There we go. Oh, and I gotta deal with this here. Maybe just put some nice imagery up there, through there. Block that off. Oh no, here's a cinnamon, folks. Oh, she's got a prize. She's got her lunch, which is a Chef Boyardee can. Looks like a spaghetti and meatballs. She was given. I'm not going to say anything about it. She was given it. Get rid of that. Excuse me. See, the problem coming through these doors is you can't really fly through them. I'm gonna get rid of this one in favor of that other. I want my nose to stop itching, but it's not going to. It never has, no matter how kindly I ask it to. I'm gonna get rid of this. It's cluttering up the gangway. Or is it the promenade? The promenade. And this... Oh, I can move the ATMs down here. And put stores down here and just commercialize it all. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Okay, that round's kind of weird. Okay, what? Oh yeah, I know what those are for. Yeah, I know what those are. Like, okay, who put you there? I know exactly what those are. Turn it around, sucker! Turn it around. Get your fat ass in there. And I need to fix these right through here. Just... boop. And Cinnamon needs a bath. Woo. Whoop. And for those of y'all currently watching, I very much appreciate it. You don't have to, but you chose to spend your time here with me, and your time's the most important thing you have, so I very much appreciate it. And it's not me being snarky or anything. I very much do appreciate y'all spending your time with me. I may cut that off right there and... yeah. Crap, I'm gonna have to do that. Crap. Crapido! Load the crapido! Crap! Well, good news is I don't have to really rearrange, take those out. Bad news is I'm going to have to repair all this. Which isn't that really hard to repair, but crap! This is what happens, folks. Actually, I still have to take this out. This is what happens when you don't use your when you can't use your shields when you're grinding and you're in a hostile area and you basically got that to do. Crap! I didn't think anything of it. Normally, you can't break through this. What the hell happened here? I'm gonna have to do a ship inspection, folks. I know what kind of happened. The bowler cannons didn't fire back. That's what happened. Okay, I know what happened there. I deliberately took. Well, I didn't deliberately. I accidentally took that one out. I don't know if that's a support or an actual firing one. Snowflake Reverie. No, we're not doing that one. Ride of the Golden Bloom. We need to do a bit of a ship inspection here. I need to give it more targets to hit. Okay, we've got our ice generators down here, which are more or less in the sun. Okay. I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary. So for that line there, which I think it's always been there, we'll check. Yeah, it's armor, Brett. It's an armor. It's armor. Dude, we're moving fast. Okay, this is good. You're wondering why that piece was showing as damaged. Okay, the little minnow was supposed to go for a 3-hour tour, but yeah, you saw where we ended up. Out in the boondocks. Like, what the hell? I think I need more defenses on the bottom. And put the more mag locks like right up, like more where these are at. I need to actually just put that right there. Just get rid of these. Because that just looks weird. As I said, more defenses on the bottom. Because this is a no-touch zone. The bottom is for no touching and no touching only. I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, and I'm thinking about replacing like every other one with a more concealed lasers. Okay, I'm officially getting tired of classical. So let's go. This never go. You want to know what? Country never goes well with space. Nothing bad ever goes wrong with it when you start playing country in space. And these were full blocks as well. What the hell happened here? Wanna know what? No country. No country for this old man. Not moods, not moods, not moods, not moods, not moods. Not moods, sentimental, sad, no. Not smokes, no. So, disco. What about disco? Yeah, now we're spaceballing it. Feeling funky! I would very much like to be able to spell. Why am I using Epidemic instead of my music? I'm tired of my music, to be honest. Half tempted to just kind of now put this in like heavy plate. Not heavy plate, but a dang nabbit. Oh man, I gotta sneeze. Give me a minute here. I think that did it, folks. 4, 5 sneezes. Yeah, I'm that kind of person. It's unusual I do just 2. Yeah, put a layer of heavy on this. Ooh, I know. Oh man, I don't got the aircraft aircraft one installed, so I can't do a 100 millimeter, so I can't put it on top of like right through here. Dang nabbit. So that's the support end. So I'm gonna have to do phaser. Okay, that's Mach 1 phaser, support, and end. No, get your end over here. Get your end over here. Get your array end over here. Wait, is this a support end or is this support? It's a support end. I think I need to get closer. I like flying in gravity, not 0G, because all that's pushing on myself is me. Yeah, I'm a poet and didn't know it. What else was destroyed in here? Oh, yeah. My shields. I guess they knew what to go for then. Range. No. We're still some meters away. Entropic lasers, 0 subtypes. Phaser array, 0 subtypes. Oh, yeah. No. I do not want you reporting back. So I will. Speed 4 meters a second? Yeah, sounds about right. There we go. We're definitely within grinder range. But that clears up so much room! Gotta hand it to him. And also, I could do something with this now! Which is probably nothing, because that's probably a connector. But that opens up so much room for reinventing. Probably not the wheel. There's support end, and there's phaser. That's all I needed to know. Ooh. Is this the one I was using? No, I don't think it was. Doppler radar. It doesn't seem like the one I was using. For quote-unquote radar ears. For the meme radar ears. I think I'm going to... do that. What's slowing me down is all the grinding over here. Before the grinding started, I was having pretty good, I believe sim speed is what it's called. Lag. No problem with C lag. I have to put a figure they would. Not bothering with it. Let Sooty take out a bit of her frustrations after that kind of a head bonk she got. Love me a good sax. Dagnabbit, can't do that. Can actually do that. And you want to know what? I think I will get rid of this and this. Put down a stairwell from Battlestar Galactica and go bloop. My favorite stairwell, because the other stairwells that I downloaded, I do not. I don't. Let's bump the yeah, neutrals. By the way, I did this. This is our methane production. For those of y'all that remember, you remember. There's a reason I have done this. This may or may not be sparking when I do something. Your methane production. And that right there is our composter. So, it produces organic matter, which goes into our methane production with our methane gas tanks on either side and right through here. This is our station shield, which is just one block away from our Ganymede jump drive, which is fully charged and will always be fully charged. I'm not saying anything bad's going to happen, but well, you never know. Dang nabbit! It actually looks like there's carpet in here with the weldless. If I could just get rid of the seams. So if you're going for like a carpet look, go weldless. Because it's almost, you can still like kind of see some scratches and all. But with it, if you don't look at it too hard, it almost looks like a carpet. Almost. Who would like to watch missiles go boom? Because I'm not doing it. But you could on the observation deck. As for the interior, I may or may not have did an oopsie doodle with the title. I may go for a part 2. Because apparently we're installing Windows today. And generally I don't do Windows. As you can tell, because these are installed pre-dirty. And I'm not cleaning them. And in a way, I am doing the interior. Still need to get rid of those. Finally figure out what Vons used to play. They used to play disco. I really like disco. Go figure. Vons is in the shopping as in the grocery store I used to visit as a real small child. And I actually need to get rid of. Because this is the airlock to... What the hell? Come on now! That ain't fun! You wouldn't even let me... You wouldn't even give me a chance here. I was going to do that. Not even giving me a chance here. Can you believe it? Bob's not even giving me a chance here. Actually, I just need to put something right here instead of this. Because this is just a no. This is temporary, folks. Just to... I know. Believe it or not, they've actually made a thing for this. RCS panels. But now all this is a separate grid. Have fun, Bob. I honestly thought I'd be doing interiors and not windows today. Maybe I'll put tomorrow's stream as the windows, just for the meme of it. But would that actually be misleading? But in a way, we are doing interiors because we are making an interior, are we not? What do you mean, no? As in, like, what do you mean, no, that can't go there? That sure as hell can go there. And my brother's right. I do use a safe cursing. He tends to forget where he is and who he's around when it comes to his cursing, and he really has to watch himself because he works at a jail. And when he comes home to his daughters now, not his biological ones, but his daughters, which their mother does now allow him to be their stepfather, but they're now his daughters. I swear. The eldest, if I didn't know any better, I'd swear he was his biological. Those two are so much alike. You want to know what I'm proud of? Proud of him. That's not going to work. We're being the man.
Welcome to civilization.
that a lot of men refuse not to be. For being the man, a lot of men who refuse not to be, because refuse not to be actually means actually accept to be. Yeah, refuse not to be. Yeah, for a lot of. Okay, this is a way I could do it. Yeah, welcome to civilization in the middle of bloody nowhere. Well, you could have civilization in the middle of bloody nowhere. It's bloody nowhere, but that's what makes it civilized. It's civilization because it's in bloody nowhere. I think I just found... Dang nabbit. Go away, fly. I know I'm getting rid of, but it's worth it. I just like music that I can bop my head bop to, okay? Everybody just wants a bit of civilization. Just what kind of civilization is the question. My civilization's ideal of civilization is not your ideal of civilization. What kind of culture are you looking for, senor? I so want to lay this thing down with the concealed lasers to the point where I'm making a laser typhoon, a laser hurricane. Oh, is that like? Oh man, I could just see that as a J-pop song, Laser Hurricane. Konoha Hurricane, you know, like Konoha Hurricane. I still want to get that together for a my cyberpunk playthrough, which I will do eventually. I do not know when. It's really on the. It's nowhere even near the back burner. It's just there. I really want to do Konoha Hurricane. It's there, folks. I don't know what I'll do with it. I just want to do the playthrough of it. I just want to do Konoha Hurricane. Finally, I figured out using how to basically make it actually look a little bit better. Ah! I would like my suit to actually respond to me. What do you mean no? What you mean no? What do you mean no? I can't too attach to you. I can't too attach to you. Oh, I've got an idea. This is where I use these blocks. To separate it from a kind of the this is more of the industrial area. kind of give it an outwards a visual hint that these
Energy
areas
low.
are separate. Yeah, energy low. Energon low. Can I get Auntie on here? I want Auntie as my suit lady, not Lydia. Lydia over the millennia has just gotten more and more morose and depressed. At least we're producing enough power that we like immediately jumped up to 66%. Okay, 66. But I still prefer to be rather floaty. That's what spacemen do, right? Especially those from a 2000 something. It's kind of like a holdover trait from a 1980 something from a 1980 something spaceman. So yeah, it's just I kind of like this look, but it's just a different visual. This is definitely bound to change. This is right now. This is not her final form. This is only like Super Saiyan 2, maybe. Oh, no, I can't do that. Wait, get back here. I could put the end caps in right now. No, this is like Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan level 3. Because she's gone like through 3 different versions of herself. The first one was kind of like, this actually exists? And she was a lot larger than this too. To the point where she could hold a few Mac cannons along her back. She's scaled down since then, but I'm going to scale her up. Well, actually, no. That was the Ashenkat. This is still the Ashenkat. I am not making the Ashenkat in the next one. That would be the Grey Void. Okay, that needs to slot in there. No idea what I'm putting in here. Maybe slot machines. Ooh, I wonder if somebody's actually made like a slot machine block mod. I need carpets. Nope, put you. No. We're hooking you up. Putting you there. You. No. Blank side goes out. And actually, it also kind of looks like wood, too. Take your pick. Do you want wood for weldless? Or do you want carpet? Because it kind of looks like both in my eyes. Especially the Q-Tech stuff. But it also looks like scratched up wood, so it's more wood-like. As for you, you're gone. It was a good idea, but it was also turned out to be a bad idea. Which in space engineers, that's the kind of the That's how it goes. It was a good idea at a time, but now it's a bad idea. So. This right here connects that way. This here can actually go, seeing as there is no more. Ooh, and this here too. Oh, and this is a T-piece. So put you there. Ooh, I just had an idea. I could just leave the teleportation area just like wide open. How am I going to... I think I'm going to leave the teleportation wide open. Teleportation area wide open. So you don't need... If the teleportation's wide open, you don't need... You don't need the airlocks. You don't need that. That opens up a whole lot of room. You just need to cover this. Kind of cover this. I was gonna say, why is that white? But I got an idea why that's white. There we go. Now down through here. Oh, crap. I did an oopsie doodle again. I'm always taking these things out. Put these in without finalizing. Without finalizing the floor plot, without finalizing what's underneath. We've got timer blocks. Broadcast controller. New Freebird! Going down. Do not install the corridors and everything until you have production and quote-unquote essentials installed. And why is this black? Why are these... Why am I even using sorters? Sector, 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 sector. Screw off! I'm so tired of sectors. Time to blueprint this. 34. This needs to be white. Nope. Need to say less to you. Nope. Disagree. Cosmic Champagne. Okay, I can get behind Cosmic Champagne. What's the party? What is? But it depends. What's the party? What's the party policies? Diverting to engage, disengaging from combat. Do not come between a sooty and her prize. Event controller. Yep, all that needs to be white. Why white? White light. Why white light? Why not black light? Because actually, what we call white light, black light, is actually ultraviolet. Not ultraviolet, ultraviolet. And why is this black in here? We need sterile white. We don't even want a carpet in here, folks. Clean. We got a problem. Those are armored. Block not powered my ass. Okay, it's bubbling the right way. Block not powered my ass. Let's go see what we're shooting at. Let's use the observation deck. See what we can see. Jetpack inhibitor. But you want to know what? That's enough of that. because we've only got a few minutes left, and sadly, interesting. No amendments except for on party business. Actually, I want that sign now in Space Engineers. I'm gonna have to get that medical upgrade, aren't I? Mm-hmm. Because it's right there on the side. I don't mind the walls being this color. Don't worry, City's got a hold of it. Well, folks, this is the end of today's episode. I very much appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all didn't have to, but you did anyways. Even if it was just one viewer, I very much appreciate it. But this is the end of the episode, so all I gotta say is, why enter the arena if you don't have to? Until next time, catch you on the bounce. Later!